stuff outside of their MMA training.
The good stuff.
Yes, that's what, and I do want to say, like, because we're rolling now, so this will be on here. Like, pretty much every time I post anything on social or YouTube, Facebook, whatever, it's when are you going to interview Payton Talbott? When are you going to interview Payton Talbott? Because I think people just they're very interested in your life outside of fighting.
Yeah, they're rather nosy.
Very nosy, but not just about your life, just like interests in general. Because like your YouTube channels, obviously, you got all your edits. You've done your short films and everything. But people are just really fascinated, just in your life in general. And has that been difficult to navigate? Just kind of landing in the UFC, kicking the door down, and then now people are just like, I need more Payton Talbott. And you strike me as a guy that doesn't necessarily crave the spotlight.
No, I don't. But it's been fine. I've always liked messing with people and getting a little rise out of people, so it gives me more momentum to do that. So that's kind of fun. But yeah, no, I've just learned that things are a little different when you share them versus when you keep them to yourself.
Have you seen a growth in your YouTube channel? Because obviously you've been doing that for a while, and all of a sudden people are finding out, like they're finding your edits, they're finding your short films, they're finding the stuff you do with your friend William, I believe was his name, correct? So like, how's all that
me, William Harris, and then Andres Lopez, who's over there. But yeah, it's cool. There's been a big growth recently, but I'm sure it's gonna
how they manage, like, because I'm sure people are finding their stuff more now too, just through you.
Yeah, totally. But it's cool. It might change one day, but for now it's fun and it's loose, and it's a really small team between the three of us. So
and I told you, like, we're not going to talk pretty much any MMA. So I jot random questions down throughout the day, just in life, and it's just been a running list. And I've done this for a lot of fighters. I just kind of throw random questions at them, like just based on their interest. So you can answer, you can elaborate if you want. You can just say, you might not even have an answer. You just might say, I don't know. So these are just random ones. So favorite Star Wars?
Episode 3, easy.
Revenge of the Sith?
Yep, all day.
Why? It's an underappreciated one, I think. The ending is great when they fight in the lava and everything. That's a spectacular scene.
One, the choreography,
fantastic.
It's insane. What they had to learn for that movie, and it just is why Star Wars is Star Wars. It's what made Darth Vader, who is Star Wars wouldn't be Star Wars without Darth Vader. So
that was probably my second favorite until Rogue One. I'm a big Rogue One fan.
Why?
I liked, they can do things that aren't on Tatooine, I feel like. So when they started to like branch out a little bit more and there was less Jedi stuff, I was like, I kind of liked this.
Yeah, it's like less like the Earth.
Yeah, they kind of expanded the Star Wars lore.
Yeah.
Plus, I do like blind warriors, like Donnie Yen's character. Just being a blind Jedi was just kind of a cool thing for me. Yeah. Favorite Kung Fu movie, if you have one?
Probably Kung Pao.
Okay, sure. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike?
I think I was like 8 years old.
What kind of bike was it? Do you remember? It was
a mongoose.
Oh, sick.
Black and yellow.
Yeah. I stole a Haro to learn how to ride a two-wheel.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And then I just was jumping all stuff. Broke my ankle the first time jumping all stuff. It's a fun time.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah. Broke both of my ankles in the bowl at Venice Beach once. I just sailed and just tried to land clean, snapped both.
Yeah, that's a big bowl.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. It looked cool, played it off, but then I just went home and laid down for about a month.
Yeah.
What's the gnarliest injury you've had skating?
Skating?
Yeah.
Honestly, not much skating. I don't think I've really gotten that hurt.
Really?
Just like really bad bruises.
Sure.
And then just missing patches
like
of skin.
Stingers. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the main thing. Like I have a really bad scar on my hip that looks like a gunshot.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones or Han Solo?
Han Solo.
Just
Indiana Jones is kind of corny.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Favorite book?
Probably 1984 by George Orwell.
Yeah. Why specifically that one? No fighter has ever said 1984.
Because Big Brother's watching you.
That's true.
He will watch you more closely and closely as the years come.
Do you have a favorite comic book?
No, but I have a favorite manga.
Favorite manga?
Probably Gantz.
Yeah, it's a beautiful speech. It's a beautiful one.
You've read that?
Oh yeah, the movie, read the book, read the. I'm like I'm
Yeah.
kind of covered in like manga
Yeah.
pieces on my arm.
Oh yeah.
This is silly. My Bobby
You
Hill,
got the
gut
Berserk
sword. I got Bobby
Bobby
Hills and a
Hills.
Akatsuki.
That's so sick. What the hell?
I know. I told my
You
artist.
see this?
I told my artist I want. This is James Tran in San Diego. I told him this. He goes, "Come in tomorrow." And I wanted to put it on my leg, and he's like, "No." Putting that right out of the open.
Sick.
He's gonna do eventually. He's gonna do Dale as Gara because of the pocket sand, and then he's gonna do
That's great.
Bob and Gene from Bob's Burgers as Guy Sensei and Rockley.
Oh, very nice.
Because of the hair.
Yeah.
So we have it all planned out.
Yeah, that's a great one. I like Tokyo Ghoul as well.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I can't think of any others, but I've read a lot.
What's your what's an underappreciated anime or manga?
Underappreciated anime is Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh,
for sure.
Dude,
that's one of my favorites of all time.
Anime as we know it would not exist without that show.
No.
I feel like
It's very influential. That and Neon Genesis Evangelion, although it's a little bit more appreciated.
I have the spear on my shin.
Longinus?
Yeah, the Longinus or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Lance of Longinus.
Yeah. The same person that did my gut sword did that one.
Yeah,
that was a brutal one to.
Yeah, that one usually fucks shit up in the show.
I know it. But so I think Yu Yu Hakusho at one point had the longest battle. It was 9 episodes for one battle.
The Toguro one?
I think it was, and then now it's like Luffy was versus someone's like 80 episodes.
Bro, One Piece really knows how to drag it out.
It's still going, man.
Yeah.
Favorite musical, if you have one.
Musical?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, probably if this even counts, Interstellar 555.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Why not? Do you think would if you could do anything outside of MMA, what do you think it would be?
Well, I was about to start firefighting.
Okay.
Because money was tight and I didn't really know what to do after college. But creatively, I think I'd like to make music and do something with music and videos. I've always had an affinity or an appreciation for that.
Best anime edit you've seen on YouTube?
Oh man,
I know there's a lot.
Many. There's one on Instagram. I think Vergo, Vergo, made it, and it's an Exodia song with Bleach, and it's like a minute long. It's really good. Another one of my favorite anime editors is Parkus.
Sure.
Yeah.
You edit on your phone? Is that what
I do?
How hard is that? Because it takes me a
it's
while.
Easy now.
Yeah, now. So how long did it take to get good at that? Because I would have no patience.
Yeah, I've always kind of done it, but I never really posted it because it was so bad in the beginning. And I archived a lot of stuff, but I don't know. It's like I still don't think I'm there yet. You know, there's so much to be better at, and you memorize all these like ways to make these effects, and then you realize less is more, and then you just.
How quickly does your phone fill up if you're storing all that stuff in there, or does it overheat while you're doing it?
No, it doesn't overheat. The fun fact, I actually had an iPhone 6 until like my junior year of college, like until a couple years ago, and I recently got an iPhone 13 like 2 years ago. But so
from 6 to 13?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
So, but I don't know, with the 13 in the cloud, it's like I'm limitless.
Sure.
There's nothing I can't do.
What's what would you want to edit? Like, what anime do you think that you haven't seen in an anime edit that you think there's like a missing void of that world?
I don't know. Probably like probably some more what's it called? Some more Princess Mononoke because it's so beautifully drawn.
My little dough guys right there. Yeah. That's my favorite movie ever.
Or Yozakura Quartet.
Not even seen that one. It's
really nicely drawn, but it's not a great anime.
No, all right. Some song, like I heard that sometimes you said like maybe you won't like a song and then you'll see it as an edit and then you'll be like, okay, this song kind of hits hard. How often does that happen?
A lot.
Really?
A lot. It happened with like a Tyler the Creator song, that song Tomorrow.
Yeah.
And everyone I've shown it to is like, the song is not good. And like, I mean, objectively, maybe it's not like the best song, but I saw it in this one edit and now it's just different for me.
What's your favorite Tyler song?
Oh man.
What's your favorite Tyler album? We'll start
Probably
there.
no. My favorite song is probably Fish. The intro of Fish is amazing.
Yeah.
Like the deep voice rap is
he's
so
such
cool,
a genius,
and it's like demonic. It's really cool.
I think he's such a genius.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Tyler album then?
Probably the one with See You Again, the B one.
Mm-hmm.
That was like kind of a pivotal moment in my life. I remember I took the most mushrooms I've ever taken, and it was the first time I took them. And they hit me while I was driving, and the last song on that album came on, and you know how it's like,
like
you
just on another planet all of a
was
sudden.
like this big. Like
he's a guy that everyone has a different album. I feel like because of where they were at in life.
Yeah, totally.
Because Wolf came out right when I graduated college, and I was I saw Tyler perform with Odd Future, like a few times. Got thrown out jumping on stage.
Nice, attaboy.
Yeah, right. He wasn't mad. The security was mad.
Yeah.
But that was like, looking back, that's not a good album. But it was like such an important moment in my life.
There's a couple on there that are really good.
Yonkers is good. She is good.
She's really
Analog
good.
Is good. It's about cannibalism too.
Mm-hmm.
People. It's a Frank Ocean.
His lyrics are very dark.
They're super
a lot
dark.
of Tyler's but they sound really sweet.
Yeah.
Sonically.
I think his new album is beautiful. Just being an adult. You also said, I think it was you or William, your co-host, said like you guys were telling people to watch Cannibal Holocaust on your show. Have you got pushed back from that? Because I saw that way too young as a kid, and then I had to pause it and be like, I think they said Cannibal Holocaust, and I had to like.
Nah, I mean we weren't condoning it, but I think there is much to gain from things that you should look away from. Like if you can really push through and look at something that's really hard to watch, I think there's a lot to gain from that. Just as a society. But no, it's not a great movie.
No.
I don't condone animal abuse, but I had to sit through it. And now that movie is a part of me.
How much you gonna know about yourself if you're not gonna push through something horrible?
Exactly.
If you rank these cartoons, Arnold from Hey Arnold, Ash from Pokemon, or not even just cartoons, just characters in general. Hal from Malcolm in the Middle, Squidward, and Courage from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Hal, whatever his name is, Hal, he's probably at the top. He's one. Then Squidward. Who was the second name you said?
Ash, Arnold, and Courage.
Ash from Pokemon?
Yeah.
I think Arnold is next. Then no. Let's put Courage there. Then Arnold. Then
Squidward?
No. Squidward's 2. Ash.
Okay.
How? Squidward.
Courage.
Arnold. Ash.
Yeah.
I think.
Who's the lead singer of that band?
Squidward's a bassist. Hal's a drummer. I'd have to say probably Courage.
Yeah, because he has the shrieks and everything. Yeah. That's a good hardcore band. That's a good hardcore band right there. Yeah. Favorite horror movie?
Probably House of a Thousand Corpses.
Oh, underappreciated gem. Yep. Saw that way too young in theaters too.
Yeah, it's an OG.
Favorite soup?
Clam chowder. Or lobster bisque.
So New England clam chowder, Rhode Island clam chowder, or New York style clam chowder. Those are 3 different clam chowders.
I haven't had any. I just know what it tastes like on the Fisherman Wharf.
It's probably clam. It's probably just regular clam chowder. Yeah. It's just milky and everything. 5 favorite Halloween candies.
I'm not a candy guy, but I do like candy corns.
Yes, everyone hates on it, but I'm a big candy corn guy.
I'll eat a couple of those, but I don't like candy.
5 favorite fictional dogs.
Oh, fictional dogs. The dogs and Where the Red Fern Grows. I don't really know of any other ones. Like,
this is most fighters just kind of they'll be like, Snoopy, Goofy, just like all that kind of stuff.
Probably Brian from Family
Guy. yeah, that's a good one. Best birthday present you got as a kid?
Best birthday present. I don't know, man. A waterbed. Yeah. Like a really nice waterbed. I used to sleep on one in high school. Up to this point, I only slept on an air mattress.
Yeah.
Up until I was like a sophomore in high school, and my parents were like, dude, you can't sleep on an air mattress anymore. We're going to give you like a waterbed.
Did you have to blow the air mattress up every day?
Yeah, I had like one of those electronics throughout the night. Yeah.
How old were you when you learned how to tie your shoes? If you remember.
I don't know. Probably 4, 5.
Do you remember the first CD you bought with your own money?
Yeah, I think me and my little brother got bikes at the same time, and his got stolen because he left it outside, and I bought him a new bike with my allowance.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There you go. Best concert you ever went to?
Probably Primus.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good live.
Yeah, I've never seen them live, but that's probably on my short list of bands. Like I don't really listen to them much, but when I do, I'm like, they probably just have a killer live show.
Yeah. The crowd was really fun too. There's this one guy that was like, we were all chanting "Primus sucks," like you do.
Yeah.
And one of the guys was like, "Why are you guys even here then?"
Yeah.
Primus doesn't suck. And I turned and I looked and I was like, "Hey guys, this guy doesn't think that Primus sucks." And like the whole crowd turned on him, and he was so confused. He was like, "Yeah, it's funny."
Favorite Deftones song?
Be quiet and drive far away.
Shout out Nick Diaz on that one.
Yeah, that used to be my walkout song.
Yeah. Favorite Metallica song?
One.
Yes.
That's the greatest rock song of all time.
You really think so?
I do. I know so.
Is that your favorite album by them?
Yeah.
And Justice.
Yeah.
Even with the lack of bass throughout it.
Yeah, I just think it's like that's rock done right.
Yeah.
It's not chuggy and corny and overplayed. It's like the real existential rage of a cubicle worker.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's his inner monologue. Is that scream?
First music video they ever did was for one.
Oh,
that's when they quote unquote sold out. Because
Oh.
then the next album was the Black Album, and that's when then they cut their hair for Load and Reload, and they went corporate. Yeah, it's very silly.
Corporate.
It's very silly. When you're the biggest rock band in the world, you
I
do
love
whatever you
corporate
want.
America.
Song that's constantly stuck in your head.
Probably Taromi Hearts by Gorshit.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just a hot dog.
You're the first fighter that said no.
Yeah.
Everyone's just
They're
here
all foreign.
That's true. They just come
They
here.
know bread and meat.
Yeah, right. Judge Dredd, Predator, or Alien?
What was the first one?
Judge Dredd.
I don't even know what that is.
Judge Dredd is a comic book character played by Sylvester Stallone in a movie. And then it was remade as Dredd, I want to say in 2011, 2012.
Oh.
It's
I'd
just
say
a futuristic
probably
cop.
Predator, because Alien is a rapist.
You're not wrong. I've never had someone say that out loud, but you are not wrong.
It is.
And then this last one for me. What's the most captivating art piece you've ever seen?
Oh, captivating art piece. Man, I don't know. I'm digging. Probably the human body when it's just, under a lot of stress.
Sure.
And all those muscles and tendons are flexed.
Sure.
That's a beautiful thing.
And then I would have to ask this because, I have him inked on my arm, but how'd you get on Frank Ocean's story?
I don't know, man. I just ended up there.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. I clicked on his story and I was there.
It was a weird moment in my life because Frank doesn't post a lot. So when he does post anything, it's the first thing that pops up on my thing. And I click I go, I think that's Payton Talbott next to him. And I just was staring at you. I was like, that is Payton Talbott. How did this come? So it's a weird crossover of my life.
Yeah, with the braids. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I do have to ask one MMA question because you said one quote in one of your movies. It says, I don't like showing what I can do. I like showing what I can endure. Yep. I think that was the exact quote from you. So I guess, can you explain by what you meant by that? Because I've never really heard a fighter say something like that.
I just think there's more value in it. Like, showing what you can do is cool if you get a knockout in like 19 seconds. But it's like there's all this X amount of things that could have happened if it didn't go that way. And showing what you can endure is just more true. And that's what I desire of myself. Mm-hmm. Like, I want to see what I can endure. So I just think there's more value in it.
Well, thanks so much, Payton. This has been an enlightening time. I hope you cool. I've enjoyed this. We can finally cross off.
It's a good one.
You are without question the most requested person I've had on this thing. Everyone just goes interview Payton because I'm sure I'm sure some people whenever I'm on MMA shows, it's MMA fans don't like septum piercings and earrings and everything, sure. And they're like, "Oh, this guy's pretending to be Payton Talbott." I go, "I think I'm older than Payton." So I probably had this nose ring when he was a teenager.
You
so
probably did.
Anyway, thank you so much, Payton. And good luck on Saturday.
Cheers.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.